Okay, so multiplication, we're going to do another problem. So 72 times 85. Or it can even be written like this, 72 times 85. Okay, it doesn't matter which way it's written. You can still do open area model. So we're going to practice one more time doing an open area model. After this open area model, then we will do standard algorithm. Okay, so we're going to do 72 times 85. How can I break apart 72, guys? 70 and 2, right? 70 plus 2, and then? And 80 plus 5. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first area down here. Well, how many rows do I have? And 5 columns. So 2 times 5. Thank you. Okay, then this one, how many rows do I have? How many rows do I have? 2 times 80. Very good. 2 times 8 is 16. And then drop your 0. Over here, we have 70 rows times 5 columns, right? So what do I multiply? 7 times 5 is 35. Drop your 0. Okay, what about here? 70 times 80. And I have 7 times 8. Ooh, good job. 56. How many zeros am I going to drop? 2. 5,600. What do I do with my 4 numbers? Add them up. So, yes. Oh, I still have to do it. So 5,600 plus 160. Okay, what's 0 plus 0? 0 plus 0? 0 plus 6? 6. 6 plus 1? And then 5 plus nothing is 5,760. Now I have to add these two numbers. Well, first of all, what's 350 plus 10? 360, right? So all I'm going to do is I already added these two in my head. I'm just going to add them to this. Plus 360. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 6 is 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, 6. 6,120 is your answer. Guys, this is using the open area model, okay? Open area model. All right, guys, so we're going to do multiplication again, and we're going to do the standard algorithm. Yes. Okay, multiplication, standard algorithm. We're going to do 93 times 46. All right, so 93 times 46 using the standard algorithm. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply 93 times 6. We call that our boot, right? Okay, so I'm going to multiply my ones place first. 6 times 3. What's 6 times 3? What is it? 6, 12, 18. Our 1 goes over. We put our 8 down here. Then we're going to multiply 6 times 9. Because first we're going to multiply everything that we circled, okay? So our ones place first, then our tens place. 9 times 6 is, what's 9 times 6? 54. Plus 1 that we carried over is 55. All right, so that's our first step. We're no longer going to work with the 6. Now we call the next step our pizza because it looks like a slice of pizza right here. We're only going to multiply 93 times 4. And it's really 93 times 40. So we are going to drop our 0 in our ones place. And we're going to follow our pizza. So we have 4 times 3. It's really 40 times 3. But what's 4 times 3 is 12. So I'm going to carry over my 1. My 2 goes in my tens place. Then I'm going to do, it's really 40 times 90, but I'm going to do 4 times 9. What's 4 times 9? 36. And everybody should be writing this down. 36 plus 1 is 37. Then I just add these down. 8 plus 0. 5 plus 2. 7 plus 5. 12. 3 plus 1, 4,278. That is doing the standard algorithm. Okay, so we're going to do 86 times 32. And what two numbers what am I going to circle first? Very good. 86, 8. All right. What do I multiply first? The 2 and the 6. 2 times 6, the ones place, right? What's 2 times 6? 12. Carry over my 1, my 2 on the bottom. What do I multiply next? 2 and 8. What's 2 times 8? 16. Plus 1? Very good. 17. All right, so I'm done with this one. And we are going to do pizza. There's our pizza. Drop my 0. And we always say drop our pepperoni. And then what is 3 times 6? 18. 6, 12, 18. Carry over your 1. 8 on the bottom. 3 times 8. Come by 8 3 times. 8, 16, 24. Plus the 1 we carried. 25. 25. And then we add it down. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 8 is 15. 5, 6, 7. And 2,752. Okay, let's say we have 4,932 divided by 5 equals blank. Okay, so then I'm going to draw my box method. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we're in the thousands, so we have to break this up into 4 places. What are my steps for division? What are my steps? What's my first step? Guys, divide. And then, does McDonald's sell burgers? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring up. 4,932 divide by 5. Thank you, Abigail, for saying that. So divide, multiply, subtract, bring up. And we are dividing 4,932 divided by 5. Okay, so what's my first step is my division. So can I divide 4 divided by 5? No, because this is greater, so we can't. 5 times 0 is 0. I subtract. So I multiplied. 5 times 0 is 0. So I subtract my 0, which equals 4. Then I'm going to bring it up. My number is 49. So I'm going to start all over again. I go back to the top, and I'm going to divide. How many times can I divide 49 divided by 5? Count by 5 so you get close to 49 without going over. 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, which is 9 times. So then I'm going to multiply. 5 times 9 is 45. So I'm going to subtract 45. What's 49 minus 45? 4. Very good. And then I'm going to bring it up. So I'm going to bring up my 4. Then I'm going to start all over again, and I'm going to divide. So 43 divided by 5. 8, which is 5 times 8 is 40, so I'm going to subtract 40. And then I'm going to bring it up again. My new number is 32. So I start all over again. I'm going to divide. 32 divided by 5. 6, which is 5 times 6 is 30, so I'm going to subtract 30. And my answer is 986 with a remainder of 2. How can I check my work? Multiplying my answer times my divisor. 986 times 5, and then you add your remainder. Okay, So that is division with the remainder of 2. Okay, let's do one more for division, and then let's do one with just a 3-digit. No, 908 divided by 4. 908 divided by 4, but if you still need the example, you can write it down. All right, so we're going to do 908 divide by 4. And look, because it's 3 digits, my box just has to be 3. 908 divide by 4. My steps are the same again. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring up. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 9 divided by 4. How many times, guys? 4 into 9? 4, 8, 2. So my 2 goes on the top. Now I'm going to multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. So I'm going to subtract my 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. I bring it up. So now I'm going to divide again. 10 divided by 4. 4, 8, which is 2. My 2 goes on the top. I multiply it. 4 times 2 is 8. So I'm going to subtract 8, which is also 2. I bring it up. I'm going to divide again. 4 into 28. How many times? 7, because 4 times, and then 4 times 7 is 28. So I subtract it. I have no remainders. My answer is 227. So my quotient is 227 with no remainders. So that is a review of multiplication using open area model, where you break apart your numbers, and then a review on standard algorithm, and then on our division box method. All right.